Hi, this is Kenneth, and today I'm going to show you guys how to put together your Rubik's brand 2x2s. And now this is the old Rubik's brand 2x2 that is made out of entirely plastic. There's no screws inside of this 2x2. So before we begin, let me explain how I'm going to call all of these pieces here, because they're all different. So these I'm going to call cubies, and there should be 8 of them, of course. And here we have the core. I'm going to call that the core. Next I'm going to call these prongs. Here I'm calling these pie pieces. And lastly we'll have 2 extended pie pieces. They're like the pie pieces with an extended piece to it. You might have one last piece that is a pie piece that's partially extended, and I have one of them. Not all cubies will have it. So here we go. First thing you want to do is place 4 cubies together. That will be your bottom layer, and that you should put together your cubie solved. So you can see your cube solved. So here you can see they're put together. Next, what we want to do is grab your core, find your 3 prongs that have square openings, and plug them onto your core that have squares as well. So here we go. And now that we've done that, we will move on to the next step, which is to grab one of your cubies. And what we want to do is put the pie pieces that have extensions on them into this cubie. So as you can see, you can slide them right in. Each cubie you can only slide 2 extended pie pieces in, but the third slot you cannot. So this side you can't put the extended pie piece in. So as you can see, we'll put these 2 extended pie pieces here. If you have the partially extended pie piece, that will go in this cubie as well. So here we go. Now the idea is, once you have your 3 square prongs, they will go right around this cubie, and this cubie is now stuck to the core. And so when the core moves, when this cubie moves, the core will move as well. So we'll want to remember where that is. Now what we want to do is drop this cubie into our bottom layer. Next step is now to take off one of the square prongs and drop that in the middle right here. There we go. Now let's drop in more of these pie pieces. You got to be really delicate. My fingers are pretty big. There we go. There we go. And we'll also put them into these sides as well. Remember what cubie had the extended pie pieces in, because you'll need to remember that. There we go. Next, what we want to do is put 2 more of these prongs on, the circular ones. The circular ones spin, see? They go on. Remember which side has the square that we've dropped in to the bottom layer. And now we're going to drop the core into our puzzle, and it should fit very nicely. Okay, next step, go ahead and put your last prong onto the core, and now we can start assembling the top layer. First, put one of the pie pieces onto the puzzle, and go ahead and put a second one on as well. Find the cubie that goes in this position and slide it into place like so. There we go. Find the next cubie and put that one on as well. First, put the pie piece on. Slide it in. Here we have the last pie piece. And the last piece goes in here. Now to put this last piece on, I would recommend lifting up the entire puzzle, turning the top layer 45 degrees, and instead of just pushing, try to push this QB that direction and down at the same time, and it should snap into place while pushing this QB that direction. And it snaps in. Now you have a working 2x2 Rubik's brand pocket cube. Thank you for watching.